Breaking news, Nigerians, everyone is shocked. A flashback which is making rounds now. The same Keyamo who is Tinubu's spokesman today, in 1999, sued Lagos Assembly for clearing Tinubu of fraud, of carrying out fraudulent activities. Today, the same Keyamo which told us that the kettle was black is telling us that it is the whitest of them all, and that everybody must fall in line, bow down and worship because he says so. So this is what is happening. Flashback, Keyamo sued Lagos Assembly in 1999 for clearing Tinubu of forgery. Today, he cannot speak. Today, he's defending. What kind of a country are we in? Do we have memory lapse problem? Do we have, memory loss? Or is something really wrong, with us as a people? Do we have memory problem? Is there something wrong that we need to attend to? The same person who was saying to Nigerians, that this man, no. The same person today has become the one who is telling Nigerians that, the guy is the best of them all. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The spokesman of Tinubu campaign organization, Festus Keyamo, in 1999, sued the Lagos State House of Assembly for clearing then Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu for allegations of certificate forgery and perjury. The same man today is saying something quite differently. Keyamo was recently appointed as the spokesman for the presidential campaign of the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The Minister of State for Labor and Employment has dragged the lawmaker before Justice C.O. Shegun in the case with suit number ID/639M 1999. Keyamo charged the case to court, which ruled that only the Chief Justice could investigate Tinubu for the certificate forgery then. Gani Fayomi had earlier accused Tinubu of forging his school certificate and sought an order from the court compelling the police to investigate him. The court ruled that because Tinubu enjoyed immunity at the time as a sitting governor, only Lagos State House of Assembly could investigate him. Tinubu, however, was cleared a week after the lawmakers investigated him. The form of investigation could not be ascertained. Keyamo, who was not pleased with the decision of the Assembly, decided to sue the lawmakers for clearing Tinubu then. The minister in the motion has stated that Tinubu, in the form he submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission, stated he attended Government College Ibadan from 1965 to 1968 and then proceeded to Richard Daley College, Chicago, USA from 1969 to 1971 before completing his studies at the Chicago State University in 1979, but that the certificate was lost. Keyamo recalled that based on the allegations that the certificates were forged, the Lagos State House of Assembly set up a 5-member panel to investigate Tinubu for only 4 days and could not have done a thorough job. He added that the Assembly lacked the constitutional power to investigate perjury and to findings that thus it is null and void. He therefore sought for relief, including the declaration by the court that the final report submitted by the 5-man panel on Monday, September the 27th, 1999, to the defendant, which is he has totally cleared the governor of Lagos State, Senator Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, of allegation of forgery and perjury, is null and void and of no effect. The court, however, struck out the case because it was not supported by an affidavit. Keyamo took the case to Court of Appeal, where he lost again, and then to the Supreme Court, where he finally was defeated. The minister, while reacting to the report, said he only challenged the right of the Lagos State Assembly to clear Tinubu and was not actually finding the reports. So, my wonderful people, it is happening. The same person, not a different one, the same person who committed, who you were not satisfied with. You took to court, that was not enough. You took to the Court of Appeal, that was not enough. You fought it hard and long to ensure that truth and justice was displayed. The same person, not a different person, the same person today, you are now the one speaking for and saying is the best thing that has ever happened to the nations of the world. The same person. Now, one is wondering, do we have truth, justice, honesty, and integrity in this country? Do we have it? Or we are just deceiving ourselves? The same people who said this man was a fraud and that the man should be investigated, the same people are coming up to say, oh, Nigerians support such an individual. Now, if we fail to do the right thing and to stand for what is truth, we will be deceiving ourselves. If we fail to do the right thing, if we fail to speak up like we should. This was the same man who went to the High Court, Court of Appeal, and to Supreme Court because he was sure. He knew that there was something. He knew that he was being robbed of justice for the nation. He knew, they all know who they are protecting rather, and promoting. And I wonder again. And somebody will look at Esau and say, why did you sell your birthright? Oh, Esau will have many, many people to speak to. Esau will have many people to speak to and say, what do you mean? I'm better than you. I am better than you. Esau will look at some people in time to come and say, what exactly is going on here? Esau will look at them and say, what exactly is going on here? I'm better than you. At least it's so. This one, it was for himself. Some people are selling the birthright of the nation. I mean, Esau sold it for his own self and for his own generation. But what we are doing now, we're not just selling the birthright of your own self and for your own generation. You are selling the birthright of others. With the position you have, that you are in, you're doing absolutely and completely nothing to change the course of the narrative. You're doing nothing to protect the innocent, the voiceless. Meanwhile, you have been strategized into that very position to be able to speak for such individuals. But because you want some things for yourself, it's about me, myself, and I. So the other person no matter what happened, is not a force to reckon with. There is nothing about that person, and all you see is yourself. All you ever see and all you want to see is yourself. This is wrong. Keyamo, who took the same man to court, he did not just end at the High Court. He pursued the case to the Supreme Court. He did not get what he wants. He pursued it he pursued the case to the High Court, to the Appeal Court, and then to the Supreme Court. Although he lost, but he was confident that he has done what he should do as somebody who knows the truth. And yet today is the same person promote. And I just wonder, and I wonder sincerely, do we have truth at all? Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.